My wife thought her late nights, secret meetings, and whispered calls would stay hidden forever, but the moment I uncovered the forged withdrawals, hotel receipts, and the man she risked everything for, I built a plan she never saw coming, and the ending changed everything for both of us. I build plans. The sound of Vanessa's heels clicking across our hardwood floor at 2 in the morning had become as familiar as my morning coffee. 3 weeks of late client meetings and emergency showings had turned our bedroom into a revolving door of lies wrapped in Chanel perfume and guilt. I sat in my basement workshop pretending to organize socket wrenches while listening to her stumble through what she probably thought was a stealthy entrance. The irony wasn't lost on me. I'd built this workshop to fix things. And here I was, surrounded by tools that couldn't repair the one thing that mattered most. "Rick, you down there?" Her voice carried that practice sweetness she used with difficult clients. Funny how I'd become one of those. "Yeah, just finishing up some paperwork." I set down a wrench and climbed the creaking stairs. Each step a countdown to another performance we'd both gotten too good at. Vanessa stood in our kitchen, still in her black cocktail dress, makeup slightly smudged. She looked beautiful and guilty in equal measure. A combination that used to drive me crazy in the best way. Now it just drove me crazy. "How was the networking event?" I asked, opening the refrigerator and grabbing a beer. "Meet anyone interesting?" "Oh, you know how these real estate things go. Bunch of suits talking about market trends and mortgage rates." She kicked off her heels and padded toward me in stockings. "Sorry I'm so late. Time just got away from me." Time has a way of doing that. I twisted off the bottle cap, the small pop echoing in the silence between us. "Especially when you're having fun." Her laugh came out forced. "Fun? Rick? It was work. Boring. Necessary work that pays for this house and your precious garage. My precious garage that you've been encouraging me to sell for months." "That's not, I never said sell it. I said maybe consider expanding, bringing in a partner." She moved closer, running her fingers along my forearm. "We could really build something together." The word together hung in the air like smoke from a house fire. I took a long pull from my beer and studied her face. Vanessa had always been beautiful, but lately there was something different in her eyes. A restlessness that made her look right through me, even when she was looking at me. "Speaking of building things together," I said, "Billy mentioned he saw you at Murphy's Pub last Thursday. Said you were with some guy in an expensive suit. Thought that was interesting since you told me you were showing the Henderson property until 9. Her hand stopped moving on my arm. "Billy needs to mind his own business." And yes, I did stop by Murphy's after the showing. I met a potential client there, Chad Bowers. He's looking for investment properties downtown. Chad Bowers. I let the name roll around in my mouth like I was tasting wine. Sounds like a guy who'd wear expensive suits to dive bars. It's networking, Rick. You should try it sometime instead of hiding in your garage, covered in motor oil and self-pity. There it was. The real Vanessa. Sharp as broken glass when cornered. I'd fallen in love with that edge once back when it was directed at other people's stupidity instead of mine.